phoenix shed a single tear in sadness. It fell on my shoe and burned a big hole in it. I didn't get angry. Instead, I felt this strange sense of joy because capturing a legendary creature would make the king proud. In that moment, the phoenix slowly started losing its glow. Its life seemed to be slipping away. I couldn't stand it, so I unlocked the chains. The phoenix looked at me gratefully, then lit up again and soared high into the sky, thanking me for my kindness. It left behind a fiery feather, one that would help me many times in the future. Later, I returned to the palace. Because I failed to bring the creature back, the king wanted to execute me. I took out the flame red feather to prove myself, but the feather had already lost its shine. Everyone mocked me like I was an idiot. The king thought I was making fun of him, so he ordered the guards to take me to be executed. Right at that desperate moment, the feather suddenly glowed gold. The sky lit up again. The fire phoenix had come to save me. In front of everyone's stunned eyes, it stood tall on the tower. Everyone believed I had tamed this sacred creature. They called me a hero. Even if the king didn't want to, he still had to dress me in royal robes. But deep down, he was filled with hatred. Soon after, the king gave me an impossible task. He ordered me to find the princess of the heavens and bring her back to marry him. He assumed I would die somewhere along the dangerous journey, but the king was disappointed. I reached the princess's gate safely. Just as I was about to go in, a wall of ice blocked my path. For a moment, I felt helpless. Then the fiery feather floated up into the air, shot into the ice wall, and melted it instantly. But I didn't notice that my little donkey had been swept away by the freezing water. I soon found the heavenly princess, but when she learned she was supposed to marry an old man, she ran toward a cliff in anger and pulled me down with her. At the last second, my little donkey appeared and saved us both. She finally agreed to return to the palace with me. But when she met the king, she said that if he wanted to marry her, he had to bring her the heart of the ocean, a treasure swallowed by a giant whale. So the king called for me again. It was obvious he wanted me to take on this impossible mission. We reached the place he mentioned, but we couldn't find the whale the princess described. And worse, a massive tsunami was heading straight for us. My little donkey dragged me away, and we barely survived the giant wave. Then we realized the island in front of us was actually the whale we'd been searching for. It had been trapped there by humans. When it saw me, it shed tears of despair. I wanted to help, but the massive chains were too strong. Then suddenly, I sneezed and an idea hit me. I rode my little donkey straight into the whale's nostril. Inside was an unbelievable sight. I had the donkey touch the inside of the whale's nose. The whale felt ticklish and let out a huge sneeze, breaking free from the chains. Countless fishing boats it had swallowed came pouring out of its mouth. The reason it had been imprisoned there, but then I realized I had forgotten something important.